I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and look at this Wikipedia page, do a little recap video on the regional, the Winter NA Regional Event 1 X Games Open to be exact. And scroll down here, what do we got? NRG coming in first, SSG second, Faze version 1 third and fourth, and then we got a bunch of other teams. And we're gonna go ahead and look at the bracket below. That's like the main thing I want to look at. But I'm just kind of scanning through this. Shopify and Oxygen catches my eyes for people who did well. G2, that fifth to sixth spot. I feel like, isn't that where they always are? Like G2, maybe like fourth, fifth, same as Envy. And then speaking of Envy, 13th to 16th place, a whopping $1,000. Wow, that's really bad for a big org like them. Uh, Envy, someone who is so dominant in Rocket League, and I say was like it's over for them, but I expect them to be like back on top pretty soon here. Anyways, let's keep on going down the list. And RBG and Vibrance, two NA bubble teams, getting further than Envy, Ghost, Sonics, Exet, Torrent. Very impressive stuff from those two teams. So shout out to Vibrance and RBG because these are all people that have been trying to get on the scene and just working hard. So yeah, good for them, getting them the dubs. And speaking of dubs, 3-2 NRG to RBG. That's crazy. They almost won this, bro. RBG went up 2-1. Then they won an OT in game 3, and then they didn't get a goal in game 4, and really close on game 5. They almost beat NRG. That would have been huge for them. And even though they lost that, they actually ended up beating. Who did they beat in their group? They swept Exet, which is pretty impressive. 2-1, 3-2, 3-2, all one goal games. And then they barely lost to another bubble team. Bubble on Bubble Crime. Damn, 8-minute OT. I gotta watch that replay. We might have to watch this replay. We'll call it Bubble on Bubble Crime. That kids must have had 1,000 points in that game because 8-minute OT 1-0. That is a lot of saves. I can already see it from here. Anyways, what else do I see on this that shocks me? 3-2. Version 1 leading their group. G2 almost getting disqualified. Shock on Ghost. If you're unfamiliar with him, it's this man right here. Shock was pissed, bro. He was on, if you keep up with RL Esports on Twitter at all, he tweeted at least like 10 tweets, 10 separate tweets, 10 separate like paragraphs going on about how this format is like absolutely stupid. You should go look at it. I might link it in the description below. It was something, that's for sure. All right, enough of the groups and shit. Torrent getting swept, Envy getting swept, Exec getting swept. That is really bad. Torrent had a tough group though, man. I would like to see their how close they were. 3-1. Okay, they just had no defense. 6-2, 4-2. I mean, I know this is when you've probably given up, but you need a little better defense than that. And then here you need a little better offense. 0-2-0, and then against Rogue, they had goals. They just 6 goals. All right, Torrent's got to invest some better defense. Is what I'm getting at. And they got Kinsey too, which is a incredible ones main. Kinsey, Magic Bear, and Jordan, all great players. Kind of surprised they didn't get a win against Rogue. But Rogue is really, they're all great teams, man. I guess I'm not surprised, honestly. But and then Envy, God, what a disaster for them. Losing to Oxygen, losing to Sonics, 2 game 5s, and very low scoring, how the pro game should look. Maybe not this series as much. And then Complexity, they absolutely got their share rocked. 3-2, 5-3, 1-0. I guess not that bad, never mind. And yeah, they don't make it to playoffs. Anyways, NRG and Oxygen, both the 1 seeds. Version 1 and Faze Clan, both the 1 seeds. Version 1 get Oxygen, get put into the dirt. 2-goal game, 3-goal game, 2-goal game, 1-goal game. It's not horrible. It's definitely not the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And close my Rocket League real quick. Version 1 and Faze, 2-goal game, 2, 3, and then 1. So same story with version 1. It's just they're not quite on that level, I guess I'd say. Then they play each other, which is probably the best series in terms of how close something was. Personally, I thought the version 1 G2 was because I actually watched that whole thing. That was pretty crazy. I uploaded a video on that the other day. Go ahead and take a look at that if you'd like. But General, NRG, and Faze Clan, that was a great series. double OTs, 1 goal game, 1 goal game, 3 goal game, and then everything else is 1 goal. Only one game was more or less than 1 goal game. That's pretty crazy. That was probably the grand finals right there. Not saying SSG. Okay, 3 OTs here. Never mind. Take that back. I watched this whole entire series. I just didn't realize they had 3 OTs, 2 1 goal games, and obviously the OTs are 1 goal games, and then NRG with the 3-0, which I also posted on my YouTube. And wow, so never mind. And Space Station did end up beating Faze, so that Space Station deserved the grand final spot. They beat Faze fair and square, and yeah, that was a good series as well. RBG losing to Shopify in the first round. I want to look at that. RBG has Expert Money, and their third is Zanil. They're a good team. Shopify just got Parth for, who was it? Memory, maybe? Let me take a look at Shopify. It was for, all right, so they got Memory, Rapid, and Parth. So they dropped, oh yeah, Beast Mode. He left for version 1, that's right. So yeah, that Shopify team is pretty good. And they got swept by Space Station. That's not a bad series. That stat line says 3-0, but that's really not that bad of a series. So Shopify played them close. Oxygen, it's not a horrible series either. I'm really just going off by these series scores, I guess I should call it. And so I don't remember the gameplay from every single one of these. That's a lot of Rocket League to watch. I remember a lot of them, like maybe all of these games right here I watched, and that's about it, because yeah, that's a lot of Rocket League. Can't really remember every single play hand by hand, play by play, but I guess that's really all I wanted to look at. Short video for today. But I just want to ask, who do you guys think like shocked you the most? I think I asked that in the last video, but fuck it, I'm gonna ask it again. I think Oxygen has the most potential to grow as a team because of like how mechanical they are, I guess I would say. Version 1 is on that same exact spot with Beast Mode. I think they got better without. It's weird how it worked. Like, they got rid of Gimmick, they got better. But Oxygen got Gimmick, and they got better. So I don't really know how that works. Version 1, like, they could be good, but I don't think they will be, like, top 2 good. But Oxygen, on the other hand, I think they seem like they could be better. I think they could be better. I don't know. There's just so many factors to take in. Maybe it's just gonna stay exactly how this regional was. NRG 1, SSG 2, Phase 3, version 1 fourth. But that fourth spot is really up for grabs. I think the top 3 is really cemented for NRG, SSG, and Phase. But I think like Envy G2 version 1, it sucks to throw Envy in with them, and even G2. Oxygen as well. Those 4 teams have to prove like a lot out of themselves. They made roster changes, and they're gonna be fine with each other for points, for worlds, for the rest of this regional. So I'm anxious to see how they're gonna bounce back after a shitty regional from specifically Envy. And yeah, Complexity not getting too far. I was kind of shocked by the 3-0 on that. That's a beatdown, too. That's a perfect sweep. Holy shit. I don't know how I missed this. That is so unlike Complexity. Usually, they're known for their offense, if anything. But 0 goals to G2. I guess G2 really just showed them how to play offense. But, fuck. Maybe G2 did deserve to be there. They barely lost at version 1, and then version 1 got their shit beat by SSG. So yeah, maybe G2 had a better regional than what group play made it out to be, because they should have been DQ'd if you take a look at Shock's tweet. I think they should have been DQ'd from groups along with NVTOR and Exit, but they ended up making playoffs. They did great in playoffs. All right, I say great, but they could have gone further. And yeah, so maybe G2 has that like 4th spot shared with version 1 right now, and then it's 5th spot for Envy, Oxygen, I don't know, every other team ever, Complexity, but maybe a bad regional from Complexity as well. Really tough to say. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass at this point. I'm probably just gonna end the video because I'm fucking exhausted. Yeah. All right. Regional 1 in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed that content for the weekend. I'm going to be back to posting like a ranked game, some clips, shorts, random stuff I think is funny, stuff like that. Leave a like if you like this video, comment, and subscribe for more content. I do post it daily or every other day, something like that. Just been kind of posting for fun at this point. Yeah, love you all. Have a great day. Peace.